what kind of like use cases have you used Resquared for in the past?
As in, what are what we've landed?
Yeah.
So, if you head to Norton Square, Kimco owned operated was a pho operator. They had 3 units in Delaware, in and around Delaware County. And we had a second gen, it was a former pizza restaurant. I think it was actually a former Pizza Hut. And we just really kind of hammered ramen, pho. We were like the two concepts that we thought would do really well here, given the hole in the market. Boom. We, I mean, look, once again, you do your due diligence where we identified this operator. Michael from Kimco and I went and ate at his restaurant, met with him, had a great experience. And I mean, when I tell you a top-notch operator came in, got permits within, 45 days and was open within 120 days,
Awesome.
and doing well and really transformed the space. We've had really solid success. We had 2 leases at Crossroads Plaza with them. We did a Indian restaurant. And keep in mind, this is a good story, and you just never know the pivot and transition. But we had 2,500 square feet that I needed to lease there. We we actually used your void analysis at the end of the month.
Hmm.
So at the end of the month, I ran the void analysis, and the top Googled and Yahooed, whatever search engine word was restaurants. And then underneath that's the subcategories. Italian was number one, but underneath that was Indian. There was only one other restaurant in that market within a 3-mile radius that was Indian. So went into Resquared, Indian restaurant, Crossroad Plaza, boom, reached out, met with an operator. We toured the 2,500 square foot space. He was like, look, I'm kind of looking for second gen. And it just turned out there was a Dunkin' Baskin Robbins on the end cap of this that was another 1,000 square feet, 3,500 square feet. Their term was coming up, and in 120 days, they were moving up the street and they signed the lease on the end cap. Um,
Cool.
so just like, once again, to be able to use that void analysis to then, and keep in mind, right? Like, here's the tool, here's what it spits out, then it's up to you to tell the story, right?
Mhm.
So, hey, there was the name of the restaurant's Nirvana Bistro. It was, hey, look, this is why we think you really need to be here. Let me show you some additional data. And it's the
Yeah.
same thing, that I use with Placer AI. Here's the
Mhm.
traffic coming here. Look where people are coming from. It doesn't cannibalize your other locations. This is a home run. And then same center, we had 1,200 square feet. One of the use categories we went after was like interior design, home design, kitchen and bath remodeling. And we, boom, again, hit with a guy that never had an office, worked out of his home, but still had a really strong social media following and wanted to set his son up for success.
Mhm.
So, look, it was a 5-year term. It wasn't, like, but that's what some of these local centers are all about.